Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your favorite podcast host, the one that says all the shit you're afraid to say, K Rene. And welcome back to a new episode of the K Rene Show live edition, honey. Now, today, listen, we are doing it really big because guess what? This is going to end my season 9. And I am ending season 9 with a bang because I wanted to go out and I wanted to do it with a dope episode. And I haven't did K Rene Show live stream edition in a long time. So with all that being said, I wanted to end it with somebody who supports my show, who's always like posting. She always keeps me in her top 5. She's a dope mom. And listen, you check the banners in the back, okay? It says K Rene Show. It says life, sex, and parenting. Now, I have fell off with my explicit content of not really doing a lot of episodes when it came to parenting. But I thought I would wrap up a little segment today with just, doing something with someone who basically specifies her show around parenting and being a mother herself. So please, everybody that is in the studio right now, I want you to all give a warm welcome for my guest, Miss Mama Lyfe podcast herself. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I am good.
Great. Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can. Could you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes. It sounds good. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yes, it's Saturday. Where are you?
I'm in my husband's office. We just came from soccer practice, so.
No, but like, what state are you in?
Oh, I'm in Florida. I'm in Jacksonville.
Okay. I had to drink my coffee and I was like, oh, you in the good weather. Okay.
Yeah, it was hot, scorching hot today.
Oh yeah, okay. For October 2nd at that, right?
Yes.
But it's normally warm throughout, like,
Yeah, it is warm throughout.
Yeah. You all get like rain at some period in the day as well, because I'm originally from Seattle, so we get rain often there, but you guys get like a little time frame in the day where it's gonna rain, right?
Yeah, it rains like for a little bit, and then like before you know it, it's like sunny again. So
okay. Got you. So your name is Rose C. She is the Haitian mama.
Yeah.
So she is the host and the content creator of Mama Lyfe podcast. So I see you've been doing this thing, Mom, from like 2018.
Yes.
Wow. I started in 2017. So when I was like, kind of scrolling and, being like a creep and going through your stuff and listening to your little episodes and stuff, I was like, she's been on here for a minute. Okay. So I like that. Now you have 3 babies, right?
Oh my God, 3 boys. Girl. You had to drink your coffee to that one. Girl.
I have 1 boy. So imagine for 3.
Yes.
No, honey. No, ma'am. It is. I cannot. First of all, let me get to this. Before I get to that, let me get to this first. What made you want to start this Mama Lyfe podcast?
Oh my God! Like when I was pregnant with my second one, and I stayed home with him, and I realized that I was kind of bored because then my husband was like, well, why don't you just be a stay-at-home mom? I mean, you don't have to go back to work. And so I was like, okay, cool. It's going to be kind of fun. Okay. But then I was like, wait a minute, it's not that fun. And then so I got bored, stressed out, and I was like, you know what? I just have to show other moms how, stressed this mommy thing is, because it is not as easy as I thought. So I was like, I'm just gonna, just record my day and tell other moms how I feel about this mothering thing. So that's how I got started.
So, the interesting thing is, what sounded good was like the gift and the curse. So your husband was like, you can stay home.
Girl, yes.
You don't have to work. It's, of course, what all mothers would probably love to hear is like, no more work.
Yeah, I was happy. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yes,
Really?
clutch my pearls. I will
Okay.
stay in here. And then the curse was like, but you got to hold down everything
Yes.
that's going on in the house while you're home, not working. So, on top of the fact that you're not just being there to leisurely enjoy yourself, you really are technically working because
Oh
you're
my
being a
God.
mom. So it's like, yeah, this is kind of like a hit and a miss then, in a sense. Would you want to go back to work if you had the opportunity? Would you choose to go back to work, or would you still stay as a stay-at-home mom?
Oh no, I run for the hills. I go. The thing is, it's so funny. Like, I was about to go as my second one was getting a little, a little older. Because he's 2. So
Okay.
he was 1 and I was about to go, but then I found out I was pregnant with my third one.
Oh.
So I was like, ugh, darn it.
Like, third time's a charm. You're like, nah, we're gonna be in the house, right here in the house. Not that we're even bored in the house bored, but we're in the house and we now just elevated the level here on all things. And then you have 3 boys. So I cannot imagine how that is. So really, technically, you got 4 boys though.
Girl.
You got your husband and then your 3 boys.
Yes.
Any more? Are you gonna have any more?
Oh, people ask me that like all the time. But then it's funny because every time they see my 2 little ones together, they think they're twins. So I'm like, you know what? I might have like a 4th one, but it's gonna be a while because I have to get over these little twins and they're jumping all over the place. So
how far apart are they?
1 year apart.
Oh, so they're like almost like they're like Irish twins then.
Yes, girl.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. Though, but listen, my good friend, she has 3 children. She has 2 girls, and they're Irish twins. And when people look at the daughters, they really have to look again. But of course, if you know them, you know one's taller than the other one.
Yeah.
The complexion's a little darker than the other one, but together they look like. Wait. Okay, that's you. Okay, got it. But other than that, yeah, no. So let me ask you, I noticed with your episodes, they're very short and they're pretty like cute to the point. Like,
yes,
it makes me think of like in a way like a vlog, like a journal in a sense, like as if you're writing like a Dear Diary. This is what the hell happened today. Let me tell you what y'all not gonna do out here. Okay, this is what we're gonna band together. So, are you thinking of expanding them to make them longer episodes, or do you like keeping them short, like where they are now?
I like keeping them short because with me, it's like a little therapy session for me, and it's like me having like a conversation with everybody and telling them how I feel and what's happening. So yeah, I like it short. Like I love the short versions.
Okay. And you chose parenting, like you said, for the fact of the topic, because really, I'm going to tell you something right now. Even though I've been doing this since 2017, but with you and your main flow of your subject of being a mom, you have all kinds of content to talk about forever. Like it will never be anything that gets old for me. With me putting out content, 1, I'm researching stuff. 2, I'm writing my own notes. And 3, because of my content, which is explicit, and I get into a lot of stuff that people just really be having in their mind, but they won't say it. So
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I love when other podcasters tell me they listen to the show and they like the show. It makes me feel good, and I'm telling you the reason why is because even down to like my good friends, they don't listen. Except one.
I know how you feel.
Yeah, right. So, but it's like when I see my numbers and I'm like looking at other countries tuning in, and then like I said, IG being the ones that's always, showing love, especially you. it's like, wow, there are some people out there that really care. So I appreciate that. But I know for us, when we have all these different topics, we have a set amount of episodes we want to do, and then we take the break for the season. So this is 9 ending for me with 20 episodes. I'll be back. I'll be back, but I'll be back after New Year. So like within the first week of New Year, it'll be in January, and I'm coming with some treats. And I think I have a co-host, 99. Sure. So I'm gonna do something different with season 10, which putting it on here, which is what I wanted to ask you. Did you ever, or as far as the idea crossing your mind to get other women involved, like on your show, to talk about any experiences with their mom life?
You mean a co-host or like
no, just guests more so?
Yes. I've always been wanting to find guests, but it's like sometimes it's hard to really, search and trying to find somebody who's down to just talk. Mm-hmm. But I'm always down for moms to just, tell me their experiences, and we just chat it up. Because I love having guests on my podcast. It's just like a little girl chat.
Yeah, very much so. It's like, we're going to kiki, we're going to chit chat for a minute. Yes, and we're going to chop it up basically, and that's what we're going to do. With the fact that you have 3 boys, did you want 3 kids, or did you ever just imagine, were you that little girl that was like, that had the dolls, and you was like, I'm gonna have these kids when I grow up, and I'm gonna have a big family? Was it something that you always wanted?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wanted kids, but I wouldn't say 3. Mm-hmm. The third one could have waited a little bit.
Okay. Do you want a girl?
Yes. I really thought the third one was going to be a girl, but then I guess the universe was like, nah, I don't think so.
Right. It's that motto, like third time's a charm, and you'd be like, this is it.
Yeah, I was like, this is my girl, but then it was like, no.
This is not it. It was like, if you try one more time within the 4th, then that could be it. That might be it. Definitely.
Yeah. I don't know. Because if it's a boy with the 4th, I'm like,
you'd be like, Mama Lyfe gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna, and they'll be like, what happened to Mama Lyfe? Like, she got in the van and she just never came back home. Like, nope, she's gone. She's done. She's done.
I can't with a 4th boy.
Are your kids, are they in school or are they homeschooling?
My 6-year-old is actually in school.
In school. Okay. Yeah. Got it. And then you have the 2-year-old.
Yeah, the 2-year-old and the 1-year-old are home with me.
Okay, got it. That, I know that has to be so
girl.
Oh my God. Especially with the 2s. Have you noticed the different stages, like how they're all different?
Yes.
Okay. Your oldest one, was that the easiest one, or do you find that maybe the middle or the baby is your easiest one?
My Aquarius, the oldest one, is the easiest. My second one is a Scorpio, so he's a little on the stubborn side. My third one is a February Aquarius. I don't know about them February Aquariuses because he's a
little different. Yeah,
he's a little crazy. So
January, they are popping all day.
Girl, yeah.
February, February might be knocking close to Pisces, and that kind of might be the intertwine.
Yeah, I don't know about him. He likes to pick fights, so it's like
that's a Pisces.
Girl, yes. He likes to, I don't know what he's on sometimes. He likes to grab at his brothers. It's like,
just trying to see how far he can go.
Girl, yes.
Probably, yes. What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
You're a Saggy. Okay. So you got, we got the fire mama Lyfe. Got you.
Yes. I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. So you got the 2 air signs, and then you got a water, which water, of course, they're emotional. The Scorpio. That's he
is.
Hard to tug at and stuff like that.
And my husband is an Aries.
Oh, so y'all a fire duo as the marriage as the couple, and then y'all have
Girl, yes.
these air and emotional children who water and air underneath you guys. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should
So
tell you something because I just started therapy this week. So,
did you?
yes.
Oh, she's like, oh, I need a little help right here.
Girl.
Don't
Yes.
worry. Listen, my next session is on Wednesday, and I look forward
Woo.
to every other week. I'll be like, let me tune in. She's going to join me. Let me have my phone charged, and I'll be right here with my coffee like, hello, doc.
Yes, girl.
Let me tell you what's going on today throughout this last 2 weeks that I haven't talked to you. So, yeah, she be ready for me because she looks, when I'm talking to her, she'd be like, oh, my, let me write this down. Like, yes, write it down. Yes, write it down and analyze it. Definitely, please. So me being a mother to a 6-year-old, I can tell you right now, and I now understand why parents that have several children. My mom had 3 of us. And my sister, she's 8 years older than me. My brother, he passed away a couple of years ago. He was 10 years younger than me. So I'm the middle child. So that's already the problem. So for me, with my son, and I had him, of course, at an older age. Like I think I was 35 and I was going to turn 36.
Oh, okay.
After, but I'm 42, so I feel like I always have to keep my energy up because of the fact that he's.
Wait, what? 42?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no.
She said,
girl, you do not look like you in your 40s.
Thank you. I love that. 42. Yes. So and that's why I'm always working out and trying to keep my energy together and just, being able to keep up with him. But how do you feel as far as, like, I guess, things that some of us parents can actually do to kind of keep it entertaining for our younger ones, especially because I am a little older than him. So I'm not like the young mom. I think, honestly, let me pull back a little bit. I think you're as old as you want to be.
Yes, you are.
Feel. You know what I mean? I feel good. I don't feel like decrepit, but I feel like I still need to keep up with this energy because I got
I feel like some parents just need to get their hands dirty and just get on the floor and just play with the kids and stuff. Like, that's what I do. I'm like playing blocks, running around. Like, it's like I'm one of them. Well, it's good and a bad with that.
Okay. So there's a yin and a yang to your method of it. Got it. Are you a hard disciplinary parent, or would you say that would be your husband?
That would be my husband, because those boys pull at my heartstrings, and they have little ways of manipulating me. So, no.
Yes. I love how you post the videos with your kids and you be like, now how in the world is he just going to start breakdancing off of this? I'm like, what's going on?
He was on the floor throwing a temper tantrum, and I was
like, And what was it? It was something very simple. Like, it was just something that just didn't go his way or something like that. Do you get that while you're out with your kids? Do they just start like on some?
You know what? It really sucks because I wouldn't say it sucks. It's a good thing that I don't get it while I'm out. But like, everybody thinks that they're like complete angels when I'm out. When I get in the house, it's like the Twilight Zone. Like, everything changes, and I'm like, whoa.
Like, when was you doing that a while ago? I'm really trying to understand where's
it's because everybody in the store be like, oh, they're so cute, they're so sweet, they're so well behaved. Then when we get home, it's like throwing everything around, jumping off of furniture. Like, what?
You're like, these are not my children.
Yes.
These are not my kids. I don't know if they got swapped and exchanged over when I was in the store. I'm confused. Very confused.
For real.
Yeah, see, my son, I think, being he is the only child. For me, he has 2 other siblings. excuse me, his older sister, she's like 30 though, and then
Okay.
his middle, well, the middle child, which is like his older sister that he's closer to, she's 9. Is she 9? She's 10. She's 10. She's 10. She'll be 11 coming in January, but
Oh,
he'll
geez.
be 6. I mean, he'll be 7 in August. So they're like 5 years or 4 years and some change apart, and they connect pretty well together, like when they do see each other.
Yeah.
But my son is very manipulative because of the fact that he is an only child. So it's always like I'm starting to see little personality traits in him of how he knows how to, if I do this, she'll like that, then she'll give me this, and then I'm gonna keep on running with that when I get older. But I'm stopping it at the door,
girl. Yeah,
because I'm seeing your pattern of ways. Do you notice how your son?
Yes. My son, my 6-year-old is a genius at manipulating. So I noticed it. Like if I catch him at a lie, he'll get mad and defensive. Like seriously.
Right. Yes. I'm looking at the eyes going down. So yeah, like little facial expressions that you catch with your children. Like you said, they get defensive.
Yes.
like how you get mad because you get caught. Like I don't understand. Well, what did you think was going to be the consequences if you got caught? What did you think I was going to say? It's okay. No, it's not okay.
That's the same response. It's like,
or get quiet, or take a minute to try to
think about his response.
Yeah, like how I'm gonna have this story. Yeah, come on, because I'm 42, so I've done these stories before.
Yeah,
so you're my blood. Come on with it, because I can't wait to hear what you got today. This is gonna be entertaining. And then when I bring it back to him, do you ever re-question them? Like, so you saying that you dropped the ball at 4:00, but you said you picked it up.
Oh my God.
3:59? Like, wait, how? Because the time is off.
Girl, and then mine's what he do. He bring it back because he likes. Girl, it's like he talks way back to me whenever I'm trying to tell him something. It's like, does yours do the talking back thing? It's like I can't. Like, all you have to do is listen and say yes. You don't have to explain yourself and keep talking back. We don't have to go back and forth. It's like
right. and mine doesn't talk back, but he'll just be like, "Mom, I'm serious. I swear I'm serious." Like, and for whatever reason, the "I'm serious" part makes me feel like, okay, you might tell the truth this time. Like, because I think with that fear that I'm glad I have placed in him to an extent that he knows that don't go past this, pushing past this part here, because of you telling me what you said, and you talking about I'm serious, Mom, I'm serious. Like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna watch you. But I don't. I just know I asked for a boy, Rose.
Yeah.
I don't know what I got myself into, because I'm gonna tell you right now, they said 2 was gonna be bad because it's terrible. No, it's just different. I would take 2 again.
Yeah, the 2 is cool, but this,
I don't like 6. 6 is too much. And then when they get to 7, and they start to know that they can say a little something and have like an opinion, because I've watched that in my great nephew and other children in my family, younger cousins, and I'd be like, "Woo, he said what? No." Match his mouth and put it in your pocket. Like, don't do it.
When they start with, they could say anything and get anything in their minds, and it's over.
Right.
Whoa.
Were you born here or you were born in Haiti?
I was born in Haiti. I came here when I was 7.
Whoa, okay. All right. You moved to Florida, and you've been there since you were 7?
Yes, I moved I was in Florida since I was 7. First, I lived in Miami, and then I went to Orlando, and I came to Jacksonville for college, and I stayed.
Okay, gotcha. And so it seems like you like Florida.
Yeah, it's all right. I like the sunny weather. I like the beaches. I mean,
right. I'm ready to move. I think I've exhausted the bad juju and the energy here. It's not a good place to date. It's not a good place to really raise your children. It's just not a good place. I just, if I could be Dorothy and click my blue sapphire shoes and go like to another state and saying there's no place like home, like I need to find another place. I need to find another place. Like I need to say that 3 times with some sapphire blue shoes. I don't want no rubies. And then take me to another place because this is not it. And I'm really considering to move once my son gets a little bit older. I don't know honestly how much more I can really take it here. I really don't, unless I get somebody to come through and sweep me off my feet and be like, you got a reason to be here,
girl.
I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
I guess I'll stay.
I ain't had that experience yet, so I'm looking for it, Rose. But I don't know. What did you honestly for everything that's been going on? And how did you? Well, do you watch the news? Are you a news person? I'm not. I watch it
every now and then. I don't watch it. I get a notification on my phone. So
I watch it for the weather. Even though I still work from home, I need to know, like, do I need a long sleeve shirt when I go out tomorrow? And
I'm the same way.
Yeah. Like, I don't, you know what I mean?
I'm the same way.
But did you catch those images within the past week with the people that were from Haiti that were trying to just escape?
Yes, I did.
How did that make you feel, being that that's your home?
I thought it was sad. Like I was like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's sad. It's embarrassing.
Yes,
especially for the fact that Haiti was one that helped America.
Yes.
Okay. We ain't going.
Okay.
Ooh, you're not going to do it, honey. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Because how soon we forget.
We do. They do forget.
It's a bullying country. That's why. It's full of bullies. And it's just like, and the images of the pictures.
I know.
History just repeats itself, but in new forms, as opposed to the reason why they had the police, why the police department was ever made, was again to snatch up slaves. So they just kept building the level up as time kept evolving in this world. And then now just the image of them on them horses, it just took me somewhere else. And it was just like,
I had to kind of turn that off because I was like,
it's too much going on, Rose. I think honestly, we've had to try to create a happy medium since this pandemic has happened.
Oh my God, yes.
We're still a part of this pandemic that people, for whatever reason, feel like, because you can go outside or go to work or go back to school or whatever the thing, and things are opened up more. It's because the economy is shot and they're broke in this country. So they need us to go back out and refill up the land.
That's true.
And that's why, so, with people like, they're going to scale it back, they're going to shut us down. Like, no, I think we're in level 4 in Jumanji right now. And we're not going to get shut down. It's just
we're not.
Eliminate our own selves out, because y'all said you can go all around the house because y'all been in the house bored. So go ahead on out there and spend the money we keep sending
y'all just want to be out.
Yes, exactly. Help us rebuild this place, this rabbit hole of a country, and let's just see what we can do for these next couple of years. It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
And it's placed the anxiety, for social anxiety for people out here. And I want to say more so for our children, because I'm stressed home during the day with my son at school, hoping that he's safe. Nobody's coughing. Nobody's got COVID. What time is it? Okay, you get out in 50 more minutes. Let me get ready. And when we come in here, it's like a straight strip search. Take your clothes off at the door. Get you in the bathtub. Let me spray your shoes. Like, it's a whole routine that's constantly going on. And for parents, for us, we're the ones that's really still, again, as mothers,
Mm-hmm.
Still having to have this stronghold background, keeping it together, saving our face, letting our children know it's okay, everything's going to be
Yes.
fine. And then we're still not knowing within the next 5 minutes, is it okay?
For
Are
real.
we going to be fine? So that's what I think with mothering, it's very hard. Like I
It is.
said, you have a job even though you're not working
Th-
somewhere for somebody. You're
that's
working
true.
for your children and your household and your husband. So you are working.
Girl, that is so true. And that's why I tell people just because I'm a stay-at-home mom don't mean I'm
Right,
sitting in front of the TV all day because
right.
trust me, I don't have time to watch it.
Right, exactly. You know, I was gonna ask which one was your favorite son out of all, but I already know which one it is, so we don't even gotta say nothing because I already know it's carrying that you said the 6-year-old. Because you said my 6-year-old, my 6-year-old, so I already know how that could be. How is it? Because I always wonder, because again, like I said, I have one son. You got 3. Even though I don't have a relationship and I'm still single and I'm still trying to mingle. But how is it for your love life? Is it hard? Is it different? Is it a little bit more that had to shift because you have 3
I think
children?
we had to kind of shift and come up with a system. Like we put
Okay.
all the kids to bed at 8 o'clock.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, 8 o'clock is our time. So we put all the
Okay.
kids to bed at 8. One's there to sleep, one's there good. Then it's
Mhm.
our time to
Okay.
enjoy. So
Got you. Do you close your door?
no,
You don't?
really
Okay.
don't. My door is open. I'm just hoping that nobody walks in on me.
Okay. Are your kids' doors closed at night?
No, my kids are open.
Oh, really?
Just so I can hear them. I don't know for
Okay.
some reason.
I used to sleep with my door open for like all these 6 years more so. Well, I'll say 5. And then a friend of mine was like, "Oh, I always close my door." And I was like, "What about your son?" She was like, "Well, I mean, if he gets up, he's old enough to maneuver and find his way of whatever he's doing. He's going to be 7." Her
Oh,
son.
okay,
But,
okay.
but I mean, basically, like in the extent, I was like, well, what about listening and hearing? She was like, listen, I got to go to sleep too. So in her mind, it's like I have to still quiet my zone down here.
I get
And,
it.
and knowing that, I think with her door closed, I think he recognizes to maybe knock or whatever before he comes in. But I think with when they're younger, and it's like with my son, he used to get up like about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and just come in my room and lay on one end of my bed.
Oh my God, mine used to do that, but then they stopped. So I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, because I think that the training them of putting them back where they came from,
Yes.
and I always get nervous with the fact, and I don't have company either because it's not like I got like a little Rolodex full of like who's free tonight, like it's not no setup like that. But the thing is, it's like if I do tend to have this established relationship and I do want my person to stay the night and be over, it's like it's always like my little oh god, because my son is just us, so his overbearing and protectiveness right now, like are you gonna like put it to an extent where I won't be able to keep anybody because you're gonna be coming in and like that's my side, like I sneak in here, and he's kind of scaled back from it, from coming in my room. Like he don't come into where he's sleeping with me throughout the night, but it seems like where he seems like he wants me to get up
Oh,
and start moving around and getting breakfast together. Like, I'm his personal
oh,
Alice
I think,
from the
yeah,
Brady Bunch.
I
Like,
know where
what's
you're coming from
real?
because it's girls the same way.
Is it? So it's
Yes.
just no different from one house to another.
Oh no,
To another.
girl, I'm up at
Oh,
like 5 o'clock in the morning because that's when
really?
they decide to mosey on, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning so they want
Wow.
something to eat.
Wow. Oh my God. I started getting smarter now, Rose, where I put the cereal in the baggie in the bowl with the milk in the refrigerator. So if I'm not ready to get up, Go get yourself an appetizer. It's cereal all ready for you. You know how to find your spoon, pour that milk into that
Yes.
bowl, enjoy your cartoons, and I'll see you in about a good hour. And then I'll, burn that kitchen down for
Oh
you.
my
I'm
God. That's
not
what's so
going
good about having one kid. Ah.
it took a lot for me to get one kid, but I just wanted one. And like I said, I wanted a boy. And so I feel like I was very blessed to get what I
Yes.
asked for. But I'm telling you right now, it still has its ups and downs. Cause again, it's when I want to just run out and go do something or get on my bike. And then it's just like, oh, you need somebody to watch you.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if we can let me see who's free tonight. So it's kind of like at times I'm seeing the hit and miss of not being able to be with my friends because I did have my son later than they did. And so now their kids they can watch themselves,
Yeah.
they're in college, they, doing their own thing. And then it's just still me. Like the last one. So that's why I would never dream to have another child at this age, because I don't want to start that pattern over. And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in a mid part now that I just need a couple more years and he can be here by himself and be okay in the house by himself. But yeah, I don't. I got a question for you before we wrap up. Where do you want to take your show within these next 3 years to come? Where do you see yourself?
Oh, Jesus, that is one hard question.
Because you've been doing it since 2018. Is it something that you want to pull from this as your big ultimate goal? Like me, I want somebody to buy my brand and put me on TV with
I
my
think
show.
for me it's like it's still like a therapeutic thing where I try to help other moms out. Even
Yeah.
I don't know who's listening, whoever is listening.
Right,
I'm just trying to help them out, letting them know that they're not alone in a mothering thing, because some people might think, oh my God, like I'm the only one that's struggling with this. I'm the only one that's struggling with that. And I just want them to know that no, I'm struggling with it too. So that was my whole point. So yeah, this podcast is just for me, it's just for like entertainment, like, and to grow my audience.
Yeah. And you have and they got a great following, and that's awesome that you have a wonderful following for your, not just your show, but even for your page too. And that's a good thing. So you know that people are listening, people are tuning in, and they want to hear what you have to say. It's like, yes, you are a voice of telling other mothers out there, like, it's all right. You're not the only one. I can attest to what you're saying, because just last week I just struggled with this, and this is how I got through it, and this is what you can do to try to help yourself to get through it and to keep moving forward. So I like that on the therapeutic tip. Like for me, I really would love to have my show more so broadcasted, but also where I have certain special segments where I could have like you coming in, like, oh, we got a mommy jewel for the day, so
I like that.
Yeah, come on, Rose, tell us.
That's a good idea.
And just, it's always something going on in my head of just trying to make this thing somewhere as to go further, down in the future. So tell everybody before we leave, where can they follow you and listen to your show also?
Oh my God. Follow me first off on Instagram, Mama Lyfe +3. And you can listen to my show I'm on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, of course, Google. Okay. And everywhere you look for podcasts, you can even Google me, Mama Lyfe, and you can find me.
Okay, got you. And I just put that also out there for everybody who was just tuning in or tune in later or listen to the episode, that is where they can find you, Mama Lyfe +3.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we had a chance to talk.
Oh my God.
Wrap up with my season 9. Again, like I said, you will be back. I didn't tell you that. It was in my head. And I kind of put it out there when I was like the little segment, with the Mama Lyfe 3. So please don't be surprised when you get another invite.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
And I'll
I'm
be like,
there. I'm there.
yes, I'm gonna need you to come on the stream yard at such the time, because I'm gonna need you to drop a jewel for us moms, and
Girl.
like a tip. So start really, thinking about that, because I'm coming back for you in January. So
Ooh,
be
I'm
ready.
ready.
All right, good.
Ready.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. Well, I want you to have a blessed day, even better weekend.
Thank you. You
Show
too.
podcasts coming for us, and I will be talking to you very soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody, that is a wrap for the K Rene Show live edition today with Mama Lyfe Podcast. And hopefully you guys make sure that you share this content with somebody else who needs to know about some things. You want to follow her. She's dope. She's got great interviews. Well, not interviews more so, but she's got great episodes. She has little cute segments as far as with her little episodes that she does for her podcast. It will not hold you long, but it will get straight to the point for whatever it is you are looking for. I want to say again, thank you. Thank you guys for making me do what I do. I'm still here. I'm going to keep on keeping on, pushing forward, and I'm ready for season 10 already, even though season 9 just wrapped up today. Don't forget to check out the K Rene Show live tonight, special edition for the Saturday night version to end it. It's in 2 parts. It will be 2 parts, so make sure you tap in on tap in on that. And yeah, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.